Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Black Power Rise. This is my second episode here. Today, I want to share with you the woman who I met who inspired my daughter. Her name's Nicole Walters. I bought her book this week. You see it here. I'm going to read it. It's called Nothing is Missing. This woman here, my daughter, actually, she's just 6, but enjoyed the words that she had to say and inspire to all types of people. On top of that, I'm going to be reading this here, which is called The Wealth Choice, The Success Secrets of Black Millionaires. Also, I had exchanged books with Nicole Walters, and the book that she got was this here, Year of the Gentleman. And that's a book written by me. So here at Black Power Rise, I'm here to ignite the fire within everyone. On top of that, I'm here to inspire you, motivate you, and most of all, get you out of your comfort zone. Because that's one of my main goals when it comes to people, especially our people. A lot of people are stuck and comfortable. And a lot of them don't like change. But they say they want things. But what are you going to do to get it? On top of that, I want to share with you about Year of the Gentleman. Yes, this is my 4th novel. But, one of the main characters who I love, don't want to tell too much. So go to Amazon and purchase it, or go to blackpowerproductionpublishing.com and purchase your copy. It's on ebook as well as paperback and hardcover now. And the audiobook will be coming soon, as well as the film will be coming soon. And I'll have a link in the description to all of that. So when you all get the chance, subscribe to my channel, as well as hit that like button. So on with it. When I do write, I want to, besides inspire people, I'm looking to motivate people also. Here you have a brother who was laid off and wound up becoming an entrepreneur because he had that fire within him. He was mad. You can get mad like me when you work for a company for so long, and then next thing you know, you laid off and they're on to the next employee. That there lit a fire within me. So I said, you know what? I'm going to share my success, because as I said in the first episode, there's different levels to success. So I want you all to know and never forget that. On top of that, look to open people's eyes. That's like one of the main things that when I first started writing, that I wanted to do. And, I always thank God, because once you find something you're passionate about, which all types of art, we as artists, we look to inspire people. On top of that, motivate people as well. It can be through painting, it can be through drawing, it can be through writing, it can be through designs, and that's with me, period. Everything in that. And don't be afraid, as I said before, and I'm going to say it again, do not be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. You see, people, everyone has different levels of success. Everyone has a gift. Now, what you do with that gift is all up to you. Remember that. Now, back to this. So when I met Nicole Walters, and I had never knew about her until I watched Anthony O'Neill's show last week, and another brother that inspired me. But when I watched it and I found out she's gonna be in the city here, oh whoa, I get to meet her. I'm going to meet her. I made it my business, and this time I brought my daughter with me. And now my daughter, who gets mad because she can't read on a college level yet, but that's a great thing. She's only in first grade and already talking about wanting to read on a college level. Whoa, thank you, God, for that. Because having a kid is a gift. But back to it. So I was amazed at the people that were there. And all of them took her course. And I remember my grandmother saying a lot of black people these days can't work together. And she said this years ago. And I always said, Grandma, I'm going to prove you wrong on that we can work together. And that's what I saw. A whole lot of women there. It was just me and one other guy there. But it was women supporting each other. And each one of these women took her course. And that's something that I'm even going to do. But here at Black Power Rise, as I said, I'm here to motivate you. And so let me get to it now. With Stefan, he's the entrepreneur. He starts real creations. And it's challenges. Everyone has setbacks when you're just starting out. So don't get discouraged when you have setbacks, people. Even I had setbacks. You cannot give up on your dream. I've said that in the first episode. You're gonna have setbacks, but you gotta keep going. You can never stop, because giving up, that's the easy thing to do. And I'm glad as a kid growing up, there were guys in my neighborhood who I wanted to beat all the time, like dominate. There was even a team that I always wanted to beat. And then there were guys that I used to call them bullies, but now I call them big brothers and stuff, because when I got older, I understood what they was trying to teach us, and that's to never give up. Shout out to my boy E, aka Slime, Big Brother Slime, and the whole Mad Ups people. Shout out to my boy Benji, Keith, Raymond. Shout out to Big Dave, my boy Mo Clarence, my family. They're also part of that never give up. As I said in the first episode, when you're around the right people, you're gonna have that fire in you. And you gotta thank God for that also. Never forget that, because he's gonna bring you around the right people. They're angels that's just gonna guide you to the right person. Another thing I wanted to share with you guys is about when you're trying to build, you can't let distractions. Yeah, you can't let distractions keep you distracted. You can't when you're trying to build, you can't let distractions get in your way. The devil has sent all types of people your way just to distract you and, throw you off. That's why with God in your life, you can't go wrong. Another thing that I try to do is change people's mindset, because so many people are stuck in the past of what they didn't do or what they could have done. But again, you've got to change your mindset, because here in the present and future is the only places you could go. It's what you're doing now that determines where you're going to go. You got to change your mindset when you want to be successful and want to accomplish something. You have to. It may take time, and I know it would take time for some people, because so many of us are so stuck in our ways. But with prayer, you can get through things. It's okay to write your goals down. And when you accomplish them, woo! What can I say? And what can you say to yourself besides thanking our Father in heaven, Jehovah, besides thanking Jesus? Because you'll read about it in my new novel coming up. On top of that, I want you all to remember, never give up. That's the first thing you have to say to yourself. I'm going to accomplish this. I'm going to get this done. Because, a while ago, I would say about a month and a half ago, I was playing basketball, and this guy, he was about 6'7". Anyway, and I was guarding him. I scored, and he blocked my shot, and I blocked his also. But anyway, after the game was done, he told me he remembered me. He asked me, "Did you used to do security?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm saying to myself, "Do you know how many years ago that was?" But then he said to me, "Yeah, out there in Harlem and stuff. Yeah, I remember you, because you gave me this free comic. You gave me the whole series. You told me if I passed my grades and I showed you my report card, that you'll do this for me." And I was shocked that he remembered me. Mind you, this was over 10, 11 years ago. I have another daughter now. So he remembered me doing that for him. And he remembered me giving him a free novel of mine. And I will say that to say this. You never know the impact that you can have on people. He told me that there inspired him to go to college. And he has his degree. And I told him, "I'm proud of you." But it shocked me even more that he even remembered me, because I totally forgot about that. I told him I apologized, and he remembered my name. And shout out to him. So I say that to say this. Your words and the things you do, you may forget, but people are never going to forget. Most people, if they have that kind heart, they're not going to forget how you impacted their life. Like me, for instance, when I talked about my 3rd and 4th grade teacher, and he was in my 6th grade teacher, also Mr. McConney, impacted my life. Miss Lopez impacted my life. A teacher, when I was in junior high, Mr. Springer, impacted my life. You never know the impact you can have on people, even your kids. And remember that we're God's children. That's why we give him thanks all the time, because he's impacted our life by reading our Bible, We learned the beautiful things he's done. And I'm not going to get into that now. But I do want to show y'all again about this book, Year of the Gentleman. I'm going to read the back of it for y'all. Stefan has always had a business mind. After losing his job, he decides to start a business. Real Creations is here. Stefan runs the business and the creative side. Stefan's brother Bruce is a soon-to-be dad, but finds out he may not be the father. Darren has the looks and feels he can get any woman. Dennis, just like his brother, has the attitude and the player's game down to a science to get any woman he wants. These four men intend to have a great year and find happiness. They all find out in the game of love, you have to be ready for anything. And that's just the way it is in life and in business. You have to be ready for anything. So, again, you can purchase this on Amazon, as well as you go to blackpowerproductionpublishing.com. And as I said, people, never forget what you really want to do in life. Never give up on your dreams or your success that you want out of life. I'll see you next week, people. I'm out.